Cheers, Muses. I'm Erica Papillon-Posey, and welcome to another episode of Suits Souls by EPP, where I inspire you toward your style muse with timeless, classic, prim looks from my boudoir, as well as some content to assist you in your best lifestyle. And as a reminder, please hang out until the end for the mini photo shoot that I provide for you at the conclusion of this episode. And in today's episode, we are doing something that I have put off doing for you since almost really, I think, the inception of this channel. And that is styling black almost exclusively. Now, the color black is often associated with things that are bad. Historically speaking, there were some exceptions, like in ancient Egypt. The Egyptians actually looked at the color black in a very positive light because the soil in the River Nile was absolutely black and they associated it with fertility, right? Even in the 13th century, craftsmen in ancient Rome wore the color black to point out their artisanship. And black was also considered in the 13th century a color of authority and of power, which is actually how I like to look at black as much as possible. I feel powerful and dynamic when I wear black. It is a very forgiving color, I think. I would actually wear black every day if I could, because it is my absolute favorite color in the world. Now, since the inception of this channel, I have put off styling black because I would wear it every single day if I could. And I think black is really special for me because it really is a great reflection color of my personality. And I say color the way that I did because it's actually not a color. It was not deemed a color until the early 20th century officially, because very much like white, black is achromatic and it is devoid of hue. In order for something to be a color, it must have hue, it must have pigment, and black is void of hue and pigment, just like white. But I love black so much. And again, it is seen as something that is dark and nefarious and bad. It is often associated with bad things, but depression as well. But yeah, I would say that black is my ultimate favorite color because everything that is born into this world comes by way of the darkness. Absolutely. Think of lovemaking. Think of birthing. Yes, inception, babies, right? Everything is grown in the dark. Plants. Everything that is created and comes and springs forth from Mother Earth comes by way of the darkness before you actually see it with the physical eye. It has to take shape and grow through the darkness before it makes its way into the light. So yes, to me, black is brilliant. It really is. Black, again, speaks to my soul, but again, is oftentimes seen as also sinister, right? It was really very much associated with a color, as a color of being sinister at a particular point in history. And I use that word on purpose. Now, in Latin, which has evolved into modern day conversational Italian, the word sinister was initially called sinistra. Sinistra means on the left, right? A destra is on the right, right? Dexterity, right? But sinistra was associated again with anything that was nefarious, sinister, evil, darkness, right? Which is also why I was reared in Catholic school. Catechism classes my entire life, went through the entire Catholic dogma, if you will, First Holy Communion, confirmation. And I was often tortured by the nuns at my Catholic school because I was left-handed. I am left-handed, and I was often forced to use my right hand. I never relented. I never gave in because I'm stubborn like that. Yes, I am. Absolutely. But the nuns used to literally tie my left hand behind my back and force me to use my right hand. Again, I never gave in. I never relented. But they would say to me often, sinistra, sinistra, meaning it is evil, because for religious purposes, in religious teachings, you want to be considered at the right hand of God. Anything on the left is considered associated with the devil, Lucifer, you name it. But on the right hand, you are considered associated with God and all things that are holy. You know what I'm saying, right? But yes, quick fact for you. Do you know why, where faucets are concerned, hot water is on the left and cold water is on the right? For the very same reasons that I just explained to you. Yes, hot water is bad. It scalds you. It maims you. It damages you. So it is on the left. So think about that the next time you turn the faucet on. Hot is always on the left-hand side. Again, bad things. And the cold water is always on the right-hand side. Fun fact for you. So yes, let's hop into those 3 style inspirations, all featuring the main color of black. So the first look that we've got for you today, featuring black, is this ensemble here. I started with some black shorts here that zip up on both sides here, featuring these 2 buttons. I actually had to shorten them just a little bit. I did 1 additional cuff under because with a short torso, they weren't very flattering on me. But once I put that cuff in it, it made all right in the world. And I went with this waterfall draped backless top. It actually ties, as you can see here in the video, it ties in the back there, but I really do like the drama of the waterfall feature of this top here. Yes, very, very, very cute. I actually picked this top up at Comments, but I have seen it in a few other places like Shein and places like that. I saw someone style it on Instagram, and I think she got hers from Shein, but I got mine from Comments. In any event, whoever has it, I will link it for you in the description below. These shorts actually are H&M. I picked these up on clearance, God, I think maybe a year ago, for $6.99, again, on clearance. Whenever H&M has sales, they have sales, right? Very, very good stuff, good stuff. And then I have this BB Dakota paper leather jacket. And when I say paper leather, it is paper leather. I have had this jacket, shacket. It does not have any buttons on it, but it does tie on both sides internally. So you can draw it in for a beautiful silhouette and pull that waist in. Yes, but it is literally a paper leather jacket. And look, you can see there with this new buck brushed leather on the inside, and then there's a smooth leather on the outside. And I've had it so long, it has broken in beautifully. It has really, what you would say, patinaed very well over the years. And I have had this jacket, this shacket, this leather shacket, paper shacket, about 18 years. That's how long I have had it. And she's butter. She's butter. I will never get rid of her. I am so very proud of this piece. This is one of my favorite pieces ever. And she really travels well as well. Yeah, super cool. The shoes that I went with for this look and the handbag, yes, I started with these actual Steve Madden boots. They are called Smith. These are fire, are they not? It's so fitting that they are red because they are fire. This 4 1/4 inch heel sits beautifully and just very sexy, right? On this pointed toe, yes, with this sculpted pointed toe actually. And then this cover on the boot here, these are 100% leather. They were $200. The regular price on them still are $200, but I got the 20% off. They were having a promotion, so 20% off. I actually want the black ones like this as well, but I did start with the red. But they are butter also. Very sexy. Comes right up under the knee. Again, with this supple, soft leather here. Beautiful, beautiful. I am in love with this silhouette and the cut of this boot, again, from Steve Madden. They are, again, still available as of the recording of this video, but I will double check for you and put the link in the description below because these are super sexy. You're going to want these. Again, they come in black and red, and I think I want to go back for the black ones as well, but say a prayer that they're still available because with my luck, sometimes It won't happen, but I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful. And then the handbag that I went with is this, remember this Roberta Deo. This is another of my Alberta Di Canio acquisitions, another Italian crafted handbag. She is stellar. I picked this one up on Etsy. She was brand new. I got it from a private owner, and this bag actually retailed for $50, but I was able to get it from her for a steal. She was letting it go, and I got it for $45. $45. Now let me see if I can remember how to open it here. The craftsmanship is fire, just fantastic. Feet on the bottom are in excellent condition. Again, the tags were still on it. And look at the hardware that adorns the corners of the bag. There actually is, and I don't know if you can tell here, but this is actually more like a platinum or a darker platinum metal that sits on top of these gold metal brackets here that goes around the circumference of the bag. She is just stellar. Also here, this dark silver color, but then the little knobs there, the little screws there are actually gold, right? She is beautiful, just beautiful. She is a satchel, and she does not come with a strap for crossbody wear. So she literally is a shoulder bag, just a little satchel actually, but she's beautiful. Again, 100% fine Italian leather. Again, I picked her up from a personal owner on Etsy. So that was from look number 1, right? Moving on to look number 2. The piece de resistance of look number 2 really is centered around this beauty right over my shoulder here. And I'm going to start with her because when you see her, oh my gosh, I wanted to pick her up and just love on her for a moment. Remember the hats, the little page boys that I showed you in the last episode, starting with the black one in the episode even before the last episode, from the antique and vintage store that I told you about? Well, I picked this beauty up from 1940. Yes, it is so glorious. Now, I have tape on the inside because I didn't want to get makeup on the brim, the inside of the brim here. But look, this is when hats were handmade. And do you see the maker actually put his name and stitched it on the inside of the tag there? This is millinery at its finest. It is velvet. It is adorned with this gold ribbon here. Beautiful. Again, from the 1940s. Look at the inlay and the intricate detail here. It is raised. I don't know if you can see it there. Do you see the scalloping there? But she is stunning and is in excellent condition. So I had her cleaned and all gussied up and shined and pretty and everything so that I could style her. But she is fabulous. She is fabulous. There is nothing like fine hats, like a fine millinery production. It is just gorgeous. Again, she is velvet. So I styled her with... I'm going to sit her right here so that you can look at her. Actually, no, I'm not going to sit her here because I want to be able to show you what we went with in terms of styling this hat. So I went with this velvet cape. You know, capes are trending. Trending schmending, right? Okay. I know that's corny, but that's how corny trending is to me. But just to show you how everything is cyclical, I have had this cape. I purchased this cape in the south of France, in Monaco, from Zara about 15 years ago. She is beautiful. I have styled this cape for you one other time. I did style it last year, again, almost at the inception of the channel during the fall, late fall, going into winter, and I'll pop a picture up here for you. But she ties here in the neck area. She is a thing of beauty. You can actually put your arms through the sleeves here. She is one that you would definitely wear to some formal special evening like the opera, a night at the opera, or the symphony orchestra, something like that, or some formal dinner or event, you know, something special, right? But I did style this look with this cape. And the thing that the design features that I really like about this cape is this ruching on the shoulders. And I hope you can see it from the detailing more clearly in the video. But she's sexy. She's fine. black, bliggity, black, 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 sexy. And the dress that I styled with this look, I am actually wearing this turtleneck fitted maxi bodycon, yes, with these Wonder Woman, Black Wonder Woman, gold cuffs here, which also are trending, but I've actually had these in my collezione for some years as well. I think these are about 12 years old. You saw a silver set that I had in the 2 videos ago that I wore, and these are the gold ones as well. I know that there are still some available. I have seen them on floating around different places, but I did check, and there are some that are on Amazon as well. Yes, again, these gold cuffs. And the maxi that I'm wearing has a split up the left side here. Just really sexy, very elegant, very timeless, dark, mysterious, moody, right? But everything that I love in a stylish, dynamic black outfit, right? The accessories that I went with, besides this stellar hat, let me just put this on here, right? Can you see the glory and the majesty and the beauty that is this hat, right? Come on now, come on. But the accessories that I went with, my Michael Kors Martina in patent leather. Yes, yes, yes. On this 2.5-inch stacked heel. You know, these are one of my favorites. You know, I have them in every color. Yes, I do, in every colorway. I also have them in a snake embossed gold patent leather. I have them in a raffia. And I also have them in a smooth black leather as well. These are fire, and everything to a girl that is short like myself in terms of giving us some height and some stature and some I have arrived, right? But these are beautiful, adorned with this little Michael Kors emblem here dangling from the ankle there. Again, 100% patent leather, 5-inch heel, but really is mitigated by this 2.5-inch platform at the bottom. I married the look with this patent leather doctor's satchel. She's a beauty as well, right? Isn't she? I think I have showed you this bag once before. I do not remember who this bag is by. I really don't. I purchased it at TJ Maxx some years ago. She does have a strap for crossbody shoulder wear if you so choose, but I would definitely always wear her. Like this, to me, this bag would never look right being styled as a crossbody or shoulder bag. You definitely want to carry this beauty as a satchel, like a true doctor's satchel, right? Tell me what you think about this look. I just thought this look was fire and just very elegant and very sophisticated. Just, again, very timeless, very, just very savoir-faire, right? Just elegant. Everything that you want in a black outfit. This outfit is the epitome of black at its finest, right? That was look number 2. Moving on to look number 3. Look number 3. You remember the leather 2-piece set that I styled for you? I didn't style it for you. It was actually in the haul that I did last week. Yes, from Banana Republic Factory. This is the 2-piece black leather suit that I style. And it is vegan, remember? And I told you, if you're going to do vegan, Banana Republic Factory does some outstanding vegan leather garments. Really, really. And the price point, again, their promotional packages, their promotional options, just fire. So don't forget to look. I know there are still some available. I will link it for you in the description. But as you probably remember, we had the trousers here. And I think in the haul, I told you that my little quip was that there were no pockets. What was I talking about? There are pockets on these. This wide leg dramatic trouser that hits perfectly on the ground for me. Yes, just beautiful. Again, pockets on both sides. This is just a design feature. There is no zipper here, but is forgiving, of course, because it has elastic in the waist. And I actually went in with, of course, the mate, this 1-button leather blazer that matches the trousers just dynamically, perfectly. And I went with these pearls as a juxtaposition to the hard edge of black leather. I softened it with these ivory pearls, but actually these pearls, can you see, they have ribbon on it. This little doilied ribbons on it, little satin going around it. I have actually purchased these from, I don't quite remember. I think it was Ann Taylor that I purchased these from years ago. And when I say years, I think I've had these about 12, 13 years. I have another set of these, but these are so beautiful, just very luxurious, very sophisticated, and again, very elevated. Feels very Parisian, doesn't it? Right? Again, just softening the edge of the black leather. And with this look, I went with this little suede ballet flat from Zara. I picked these up in Florence in my September trip. These fit me beautifully. They're very comfortable. And because they're suede, there's not a lot of break-in time to them. But I thought it was a great offset to all the black, right? Of course, with the red lip as well. And the handbag that I went with also just really complemented the entire look. Speaking of Zara, I purchased this bag in Rome about, again, 12, 13 years ago. And it has, do you see this croc print on the top there? This is really like an offshoot of like the Celine bag. Yes. 100% leather when Zara was still doing leather handbags, and then suede on both sides. Very substantial, very roomy bag, easy to travel with her. Again, it is a satchel. It does not have a strap for crossbody shoulder wear, but very roomy, very substantial compartment on the inside, 100% suede and leather construction. So I thought it was a great complement with these suede ballet flats to accessorize the suede on the sides here, and then the leather that marries beautifully with the vegan leather outfit, the vegan leather suit there. So I really love this look as well. Very thoughtful, very thoughtful. Moving on, let's see, what else do we have? And I say moving on, but that was it. That is everything. Those are my 3 looks. I promised that I would not hold you long. This episode, I promised myself, because I find that I've been going on and on and on, and I really wanted to cut things short and get in and get out. Tell me what you thought about these looks. I'm dying to know what you thought. Again, everything that I wear for you, I really do like and enjoy putting them together and getting your thoughts on them. So please feel free, be sure to comment below. Now, before I let you go, we are approaching, by the time that this video airs, will be the Sunday before Election Day, Tuesday, November 5th here in the United States. I know that in Georgia, where I am, early voting ends on Halloween. So if you have not early voted, be prepared to find where it is your precinct or your designated voting place and be in that line. Be in that line to vote. I would argue that this is the most consequential election of our lives, particularly for women, and even more so for women that look like you and me. Not just for women that look like you and me, but Kamala Harris, and I will say her name here. It's my channel. I can say whatever I want to say, right? Kamala Harris is offering a comprehensive plan to help all Americans in some way, shape, form, or fashion, whether it is the $25,000 credit toward first-time home buyers, whether it is the $6,000 earned income credit for children, whether it is the tax cut to the middle class, you name it, she is doing it. She is putting literally her reputation where her mouth is. And again, women's reproductive rights for me are everything. And I say this to you because I have not mentioned until now, and she gave me permission some time ago to say so, but I just hadn't because I'm a very private person. But my daughter is expecting any day now. And I could share with you some of the rigmarole that she has had to go through during this pregnancy. This is her 3rd pregnancy, and some of the nonsense that she has had to traverse and negotiate her way through during this pregnancy is just absolutely ridiculous. And I say this because my daughter is absolutely 1000% married, happily married. Her husband has a fantastic, incredible job in the healthcare industry, might I add, in the largest hospital system here in the state of Georgia. And she still had problems, okay? Carrying a healthy pregnancy, but meaning some of the women's reproductive programs and just simple things like the sonograms and things like that for the baby, and the extra charges and things that they covered previously that they don't cover anymore, that she now has had to pay out of pocket for. But those things are hitting very close to home for us right now. So I want you to keep that in the fore when you are walking up to that lever to vote for not just your own rights, but for those of, again, other women that look like you and me. Your nieces, your nephews, your sisters, your mothers, prescription medications for the elderly, all of that stuff matters again and is consequential going forward. If we do not end up on the right side of history during this election cycle, then I truly fear what our children will grow into or will have to be faced with going into their formative years. So again, find out where your precinct is and where you need to vote. Check your voter registration and make sure everything is valid, but be prepared to vote in the general election if you've not already done so early, right? Again, here in Georgia, early voting is over. Halloween, Thursday, that's Thursday, okay? So if you've not already early voted, please, Tuesday, November 5th, 7 to 7, vote. Vote like your life depends on it, because it does, and the lives of your loved ones. Thank you so very much for listening to my rant. And as a reminder, please consider our tour coming up. Again, everything is in the works. We still have 3 spaces left for people to come on the tour. If you are interested, please contact me. Please click the QR code here if you are indeed interested, but you want to get some information first before contacting me. Yes, click the QR code here using your phone. You can also go directly to my website, which I will put in the description as well, apapillonposey.com. But again, the tour, the 5 Senses of Florence, is slated for June 9 through 15, 2025. Especially, just a beautiful, lovely tour that I have curated for those of you that asked me to create a tour specifically for us, by us. So in the interim, please head on over to Instagram and follow me there at Suits Souls by EPP. And if you've not already done so, please hit that subscribe button for notifications on all new episodes. But until we meet again, a bientôt, Muses. Bye. Don't forget to vote.
Double leather labels us quick, rich mocha hue, melanin tint. Woman is born third citizen. Society shuns our sun-braced skin.